Well, if it isn't my favorite hot dog smuggling hookers. Welcome to week 3, my salty followers. Hope your week 2 was kind to you, even if it was a complete letdown for 7 of you. I say 7 because, let's face it, doggies, you won with an effort of, how can I put it, like picking up a quarter out of a pile of dog shit. Was it rewarding? Maybe. Smelly and regretful? Possibly. Worth forgetting? Yes, definitely. But I digress. Let me congratulate my winners. Juan, 2-0 Juan, that's wonderful. Deputy, nice job, high score of the week. Good job, buddy. 99, skin of your damn teeth. That was slick, buddy. Tai Chi, laying it down. Way to go, way to go. And yes, even you doggies, I'm giving you props. You won still. Great. Wonderful. To my not winners. My not winners. I won't say losers. I'm not going to say losers. So, there you go. Especially my 0-2 teams. You know who you are. The Brothers Grimm. Or the Flinders, as you guys know. And the rest of you losers. Get this week right. You know. It's your last chance at Division W. And they go far now, let alone at the end of the season. So, time to make trades. Trades are not just for fun. You know, they accomplish and correct your short-term deficiencies and do what the old waiver wire just cannot provide on a long-term basis, unless you find some kind of just darling, which, you know, the chances of that happening are slim to none. Maybe one appears every season, 2 tops. Focus. Get on your grind. Start dialing up your even inside your division. Anybody, you know, trade away something valuable, not something dumb, and get something where you lack. Do something. Don't just. And this week matters a lot, so don't just throw it away. Okay. That was my pep talk for you guys. It's the old commish pep talk. Back to comedy mode. Back to comedy mode. With that off my chest, I want to give mad love to our sponsor this week. Yeah. Halls, Sore Throat, and Cough Drops. Because after weeks of your losing fantasy efforts and deep throating your fantasy opponent's cocks and yelling at your fantasy team at the computer or on your phone, probably on your phone, yeah, nothing will soothe your throat like the old Halls here. So you're all at your major retailers today, and just make sure to wash it down with some a shot of whiskey. Helps. I know from plenty of experience. I do. So yeah. All right. With that out of the way, everything said, let's get to week 3. Week 3, and our game of the week. Our game of the week is a good one. I do like it. It's one I've been kind of keeping my eye on, especially since he's 2-0. That would be 99 at the old Juan Dingo. What do we got here? We got Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan. I mean Bridgewater. So you have as a backup. I'm obviously going Matt Ryan here. He's got the better weapons. I don't know where Dallas D stands, but I don't know. Phillip Rivers, he is Mr. Inconsistent, especially on the road. So I think I'm going to give the old Juan check mark at QB here. What else we got here? Running backs. We got 99. You got some AP and some Morris, and your backup for AP McKinnon. So I don't know if I really count him, but I think I'm going to give you the check mark here. Hyde is, probable. He looks like he might be injured. Yeah, I do like Doug Martin. I do. I don't know. He's definitely not a running back one. Flex option for sure. Reggie's hurt. I don't know about him, but I don't know. He's even worth talking about. Latavius Murray is kind of a wild card. AP all day, so you get the check mark here, buddy. Wide receivers. I'm obviously going with Juan. Everyone's in love with those wide receivers, and so am I, frankly. DT, once again, he is on a run first offense. Yeah, when they want to turn it on, they can. But, you know, you're talking about Julio, and he is just racking it up. So, and you never know when Calvin Johnson's just going to just put one on you. So, between those two, I'm giving old Juan the check mark at wide receiver here. Tight end, you know, I don't know. Juan, I don't love Bennett. Reed is actually a pretty good tight end scoring wise. So between the two of them, you know, you pretty much dominate Kevin points here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the check mark there too. I mean, Kyle Rudolph, hopefully he shows up. He was my sneaky pick of the year, but I don't know. And Cameron Jordan, boy, I hate that guy. Well, I don't hate him as a person. He just is a fantasy player. So if you're watching this, Cameron Jordan, I'm sorry. I guess defense, we'll go ahead and give it to Juan. New England's D is looking pretty sharp as a scoring D. The Ravens look sorry, and I'm sure you're going to switch them out, Kev. Maybe not, maybe so. If you don't, then I don't know. That Ravens D is, I don't know, man. Not fantasy awesome. So yeah, Juan, get the check mark there. And for kicker, I'm going with Bryant because he is a fantasy scoring machine. And yes, I'm going to include kickers this week, people, so watch it. So yeah, overall, that's looking like a Juan pick for the commish here. So let's move on to the next. We got Tai Chi at the Turkish. And what do we got here? We got Russell at Chicago and Tannehill playing Buffalo. Actually, Seattle is at home against Chicago. I'm going to take Russell on this one. Yeah, they're going to win that game, but Russell's he's going to do some stuff. He's gonna throw it. He's gonna run it. They're gonna do whatever it takes to get that W. There's no way Seattle's falling to 0-3. No way, and they're gonna put it on. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and get Ty the check mark there. Running backs, you know, I don't know what to say. Eddie Lacy and Jeremy Hill, I would just go gaga over CJ, but it really is not that awesome. I don't know. Le'Veon is back, so immensely gigantic for not only for Ty but for the Steelers too. So that Seattle front or St. Louis front is going to be tough, but we'll see. Overall though, and Arian Foster, if he comes back, boy, I'm really giving it to Ty, but I'm going to give it to Ty overall right here. So wide receiver, Amari Cooper. Scored some points. I see TJ put him in the lineup with John Brown. Emmanuel Sanders, he is on a run-first offense. They do like to throw him the ball. It seems like they're targeting him even more than DT, but I don't know. Roddy White, Steve Smith Sr., I'll give Ty the check mark here. I don't know. Andre Johnson looks sorry. Stevie Johnson is maybe a touchdown-dependent guy, too. He's not getting a ton of catches, so... yeah, I'm going to go Ty here as well. And tight end, Ladarius, I don't know if he's going to... I mean, he is going to play. He should play. But if he does play, I'm going to give TJ Turkish, the check mark here. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. So, defenses, I don't know, man. I will give the Bills the edge here. They did allow a lot of points last week, but that was against that stupid juggernaut New England. So we'll go there. So we'll just give that to the old Turkish. And kickers, you know, I think that maybe that Cincinnati Baltimore game is going to be a close game. So we'll go ahead and give Ty the check mark here. So looking like a W for Ty, based on the old commish. Check'ems. The old check'ems. All right, on to the next. Cons at the Mules. Drew Brees is looking like he hurt that shoulder pretty good. And, boy, he takes one more hit and he's going to be out. Carson Palmer, what a sneaky freaking pickup, Cons. Way to go, buddy. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Cons here on that QB. Don't start Bradford. Boy, and you saw it too. You saw it coming. I know you did, Jay. Running back, Marshawn Lynch, Jamal Charles. You know what? I'm going Marshawn Lynch. I don't care if he's hurt or not. He's going to, once again, Seattle's not losing. They're going to plow through everybody. And so, it doesn't matter who they're playing this week. I'll go ahead and give it to, just based on that alone. Devontae Freeman, he's going to get the start too, but he's not in his lineup. He's got Abdullah too, Mules does, so I'm liking it. So Mules, I'm going to give it to you. Wide receivers, Jay, you've got the wide receivers in my book here. I'm not going to go over it. You got matchups too, so yeah, I'm going to give you the check mark on that one, Jay. So there it is. Tight ends, what do we got here? Kelsey at Green Bay. Boy, that Alex Smith, he just doesn't throw it anywhere else. I mean, they tried to throw it to Macklin against the Broncos, but it wasn't really super successful. Kelsey, they won't forget him this time. They kind of didn't go to him a ton in that game, so Heath Miller is like just default. He is just not a playmaker. He's old. He just is like the outlet guy. So yeah, I am going cons on this one. Defenses, I'm going to take the Sea Chickens. They're going to beat down on Chicago. So, yeah, we'll go there. And kickers, they're a wash here. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll give Cons the check mark because Philly is... You know what? Philly's not moving the ball at all. What am I talking about here? No, I'm going to give Mules the check mark there. I am, actually. So, Philly sucks. So... I don't know, that was split down the middle, but I think Con's going to get this one. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to the old Cons here. On to the next. We got me, the commish, third-person commish, at the drippity drip. Quarterbacks, you know what? I think I'm going to go with Ben. He has proven for the last couple of weeks, and even coming back from last year, in that offense, they just love to throw that ball around. They love to throw that ball around, so... Go ahead and go with Ben there. Give him the check mark. Running backs, I'm looking pretty slim. I mean, you know, P-Man does not have any standouts, but I don't know. I guess I'll give it to him more just because they've divisional game coming up for Forsett. Frank may have a bounce back. It's on the road. I don't know. He's old and it's just not looking good for the old commish. So running backs, I'm going to give it to the old drip man here. So. Wide receivers, I am scrambling here without Dez. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe Edelman is just the catch man here. I mean, he is on a better offense. They're playing against Jacksonville. They like to air it out. So I'm going to give the drip the check mark there. This is not reverse psychology, people, okay? So shut your mouth. Tight end, Jimmy Graham. I will give it to Jimmy because... I think they will figure out that they paid him $12 million. At some point, they will figure out they paid him $12 million. So, yeah, we'll go with Seattle. Jimmy Graham, tight end there. Give the commission check mark. And defense, I mean, as it stands right now, Cardinals, Texans. Man, I'll go with the divisional game. It's going to be closely contested and maybe some turnovers. So we'll give myself the commish the check mark there. And the Scouts, kickers, the Scouts is the man. Scouts is the man. You guys better watch them kickers this year, boy. It is kicker frenzy right now. You guys are, if you guys aren't watching that, you got your head in the clouds. So Scouts got that one. Commish got that one. So overall, you know what? It's looking like Commish will squeak this one. Squeaker. So yeah, let's move on to the next. We got old Deputy Hurry at the squatting doggies, and Andrew Luck is looking like poo. Boy, he better fix something quick. Eli, I mean, they both got divisional games. Eli is at home though, so man, I guess I'm gonna go with old Deputy on that one. So yeah, I don't know. And Andrew's capable of throwing the ball, but I don't know what they're gonna do there. I don't know. They have, in the words of old Deputy, no identity right now. So we'll see what they do. Running backs, DeMarco Murray looks like poo. He does. He looks like poo. And he is, from what I heard, he got injured in practice today. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to Forte Catch Machine. I don't know. He looks like he's questionable. I'm not sure what the reason is there, but I don't see him not playing this week. So we'll see. Overall, though, Gio, if that's who he has to go to, was looking pretty saucy last week. So, yeah, we're gonna go old Deputy on that one, I think. Wide receivers, what do we got? Hopkins, Jones, Fitz, and AJ. Michael Floyd. You know, man, if Alshon could get healthy here, I don't know. I might. AJ kind of swings the balance up a little bit there, but yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go deputy on that one too. So I don't know about old DeAndre. It says he's questionable, but I'm not sure what the reason is for that. So James Jones is a touchdown machine. Boy, he sure is loved by old Aaron Rodgers, though. I'll tell you what. So he's not just one touchdown a game, though. They just focus on him a lot. So yeah, we'll go ahead and give that to the old deputy, though. Tight end shouldn't be a contest. Gronker, the Gronkster. That's a check for old deputy. Defense, that Eagles D better figure out something fast. Otherwise, Broncos all the way. So deputy is getting check marks down the board. And kicker, I'll give it to Squat and Doggies here, but that is just like yeah, it is Vinatieri looks smelly. So, but overall, looks like deputy is winning in a landslide on that one in my my column check mark there. Moving on here. Balls at the old puppies. Puppies, you are blowing me away. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. These Jet players keep working out for you all year. I don't know, man. That is just your crystal ball. May I borrow it, please, for next year, for sure. Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna take him on the balls on the check mark there. Running backs, I don't know. McCoy, maybe he is a little banged up, but yeah, I don't know. Garrett Blunt, Ryan Matthews. If they figure out they need to run the ball there in Philly and you have them in your lineup, that might be a good thing. New Orleans will try and run the ball a little more, obviously, with Drew hurt. So, but Lamar Miller, I don't know about that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give the old puppies on the check mark on that one. Wide receivers, Antonio Brown is just fantastic. That guy is phenomenal. Puppies does have a little bit of options here, though. I sure do like Brandon Marshall. All of a sudden, he has a resurgence. We got Torrey Smith, who, as long as those guys keep throwing the ball in there in San Francisco, then he will benefit. But not in a divisional game this week. I don't think that's going to happen. So Percy, I think he will get the ball, even if it is a divisional game. I think Tyrod likes him. Tyrod tries to get him. He's a deep man, but still, he looks for him actually. So. I'm going to give balls the check mark on that one for sure. So, tight end, once again, with, that's right. No, I heard on the radio today that Witten probably won't play because he has 2 sprained ankles and a sprained knee or something like that. And, I don't know, Antonio Gates is suspended, so I'm not sure what old Balls is going to do there if that's the case. So, I guess Puppies gets that by default. So, yeah. Defenses, I don't know about that Niner D. All of a sudden, they were good, they were bad. Maybe they bounce back. But that Jets D, the 10 takeaways in 2 games, that's slick, man. So, the Puppies, I got you on the check mark on that one. And then kicker, man, I don't know, Nick Folk. Once again, he's a high-scoring kicker right now because, you know, they are playing defense and running the ball there in New York land. So, and that's a field goal kicker's dream. So, yeah, I got Puppies winning this guy. So, yeah, all right. Looks like we're through our picks. I want to thank you all for listening to the old commissioner here. One of you hasn't paid. You know who you are. God damn it. I love you. But give me my money, you sumbitch. Yeah, without further ado, sorry it took so long this time. But you guys have a great week 3. Focus. That is the theme this week. Focus. So yeah, love you, and good luck, guys. Good luck.